Hey Calc, so I just wanted to talk about this one thing. A lot of people seem to be confused about the upper and lower bounds of these error or the alternating series error and how to determine if the sum is going to be an upper or lower bound. And we can see here with this graph, this is the graph of -1 to the n over n factorial, which is one that we looked at in the notes a little bit, but it's not one that we really looked too in depth at. But we can see how here at 1 or at n equals 1, it's down at -1. Then at n equals 2, it's at -0.5. At n equals 3, it's at, what is that, -2/3. And it's just bouncing back and forth until it converges to this line. And basically, for all the even numbered, or for all the odd numbered n values, it's below that line. Even if it's like ever so slightly below as it goes on towards infinity, it's still below that line. For all the even numbered n values, it's above that line. So for all the odd numbered n values, it's going to be a lower bound because it's going to be below the actual infinite sum. And for all the even numbered n values, it's going to be an upper bound because it's going to be above that infinite sum. And that's just with this one. So I know that if I were to plug in n to this, this -1 to the n over n factorial, I would get a positive number. So for any even n value, I'm adding, so I know it's going to be greater than the previous step. And actually, we can see with this one, this -1 to the n over n factorial, this actually does converge to a very nice number. So that would be 1 over e minus 1. And let me do y equals. So that one just works out to, it is the infinite sum of this is actually going to be 1 over e minus 1. So we can see that all of the numbers are bouncing back and forth, getting closer and closer to that 1 over e minus 1, but not actually getting there. So that would be our infinite sum here. And that's why some numbers are going to be upper bounds, some are going to be lower bounds, and it's just alternating because it's an alternating series. Just wanted to explain that real quick, but there we go.